Romaine stood motionless, his eyes fixed on Jalmarys. A heavy weight settled in his chest, as though the night whispered of something worse to come. Long ago it felt the same, though he'd mistaken it for pride. It was during his warrior's trial, when his triumph turned into terror. Something greater had come for him that day. It wasn't the wolf they had warned him of, and it left its mark in him. The bear had come like a force of nature, unyielding, unstoppable. It wrecked him, tore at his flesh, and it left him no choice but to face it head on. That same feeling crept through him now. He had survived then, but the cost had been high. In a final desperate moment, he braced himself, charging through the pain to impale the beast and end it. As he stared into the distance, Romaine felt it again.
I knew I'd find you here.
Sleep doesn't come easy tonight.
You've carried this burden too long.
It's not just my burden anymore. It's for you. It's for them. This siege was more than conquest. It was legacy.
Then come back to us when you're done.
Romaine surveyed the land from the morning. The perfect placement of siege engines could mean the difference between victory and disaster. And when time came, Romaine's vision turned to reality. Mighty siege engines rolled to life, raining destruction upon walls of Jalmarys. The first steps to claim his vengeance had begun. While Romaine's siege thundered on, another force moved in silence. Meritor, a sworn protector of Jalmarys. He saw Romaine as more than just a warlord. He saw a threat, a scourge that needed to be stopped.
They're coming. 200, or maybe more.
Romaine had seen foes like Meritor before. Men bound by honor and burdened by their duty.
They are waiting in the forest, my lord.
Meritor's eyes swept across his army. Some stood tall, seasoned by years of battle. Others gripped their weapons nervously, their fear showing in the way they shifted and glanced at one another. He could feel the weight of their doubt, also the flicker of hope that they looked to him to ignite.
I see it in your eyes. You've heard the stories, the shadow in the trees, the butcher in green. You think he's unstoppable. You think we march to our deaths. But hear me now. Fear is his weapon, and we are the shield that breaks it. Look around you. You are not alone. You stand with brothers, with warriors. A man who hides in forests will not hold against steel and courage. When the day ends, Romaine's shadow will fade, and the walls of Jalmarys will still stand because of you. So steady your hearts, lift your heads and follow me! For duty! For honor! To victory!
Meritor's words turned fear into fire. They knew their fate, but they marched still, against the legend, against the butcher. Two leaders, two visions. The clash was coming, and only one would survive the forest's embrace. The forest echoed with the cries of the fallen. The enemy had pushed Romaine's men to their limits. Meritor's men cut through the Battanians, leaving only devastation behind. Victory came at a heavy price, the weight of it hanging in the air. Barely half of Romaine's warband remained, their numbers thinned, but their resolve unbroken. The battle was won, but at what cost?
Fuck me in my throat. I need to do that last bit again. I hope you're good at editing out my shit bits, mate. That's a bit better. Okay.